It is currently in the early morning hours here on the 8th of September 2019 in Japan. We're tracking Typhoon Faxai. Now, this is a very tightly wound typhoon. The extent of the damaging winds actually around that center of circulation don't extend out very far, but the problem is where this is headed is straight towards one of the most populated areas on Earth. That is the Tokyo metro area, the Kanto plain here, where this is expected to move right over Tokyo Bay and eventually move towards the north and east. So a lot of people will be impacted by this storm system. Currently, it is a Category 4, sustained winds of 115 knots. Expected to weaken just prior to landfall, but boy, a rather potent storm system. Actually, JMA has a little bit weaker, but here's JMA goes off of a different wind scale. But when you match both of these storms, both of these scales up side by side, they really have the same intensity for this. Plus, JMA takes us right over the Kii Peninsula into the Sagami-Wan and basically right over downtown Tokyo, putting the coastal areas here on the western side of Tokyo Bay really under the threat of some high waves, maybe even a minor storm surge. Head into your early Monday morning. This is actually a high-resolution weather model from JMA here, and you can see our storm system. Here's your time. So that's about 2 a.m. Storm moves over the Sagami-Wan. It really brings in those stronger winds coming in from the south, pushing up on shore. Places like Kamakura and Zushi definitely going to be ready to take in the brunt of this storm as it moves right over that area. And if you are out here in Yokosuka, yeah, you are on the other side of the peninsula here, but overall, I mean, that doesn't make much of a difference when we're talking about the winds, considering this is going to be a pretty potent storm as it moves right over downtown Tokyo. During rush hour, mind you, as well, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of train delays around Tokyo down through Kanagawa as well. Aside the threat of course, some increase in the waves here, a storm surge, but also the chance of some heavy rainfall, and we're talking about that threat of flooding as well, especially further inland, extending off towards Saitama, over towards Chiba Prefecture. When we start to get up into the hills, now moisture really piles up there in central Japan, so a lot of impacts coming in play here. It's going to be taking place throughout the day here on Monday. Pretty serious storm system, so hopefully all my friends out here in Tokyo, this storm serious. I mean, it is very tightly wound, but it is the equivalent of a Category 4 if it was out here in the Atlantic. I mean, that's the higher end of your scale here, and it's definitely going to be some pretty serious impacts heading in the Monday morning. So hopefully it does kind of brush towards the east. You got to remember that cone of air. If it stays offshore, yeah, the bulk of the winds will stay away, but I see most of the model guidance does take this closer to the Kanto Plain and downtown Metro Tokyo. So, all right, I'll try to put out another video update tomorrow, about 24 hours from now when this is coming on shore. Stay safe out there, everyone, and as always, thanks for watching.